baby. Oh, oh, he's trying to get away. This is Melvin. Hi, you guys. I've missed you guys. Thank you so much for coming on today. It's Monday, June 15th. Most of you are open back in the salon. I'm in San Francisco, California. We are still closed. So don't know when we're going to be open, but that's okay because we are still learning. I know a lot's been going on in our world lately, and I took a pause last week and just did some reflection and some learning and some discovery, and so yeah, spending time with my family. But I hope you all are well and healthy, and thank you for joining today to come and learn a super cool look. I am thrilled to have my next artist on. I've been following her for a really long time, and she's just been doing some incredible looks. So we are so excited to have Shayla Robertson on, otherwise known as Samira's Jewelry. She agreed to come on and show us some of her looks. Now, I couldn't decide, so I thought it would be her and I discussed. I thought it'd be really cool if we picked some looks and then have you decide, and you did vote. Thank you so much for voting. We are going to be doing the textured updo that is just gorgeous, so I'm so excited to share that with you. Hey, Kevin. Yes. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining all over. Ellie, hi. Thank you for joining all over, from all over the world. Again, I know there's different time zones. I hope you all are safe and well, but you know what, let's get started. I know there's been a lot of heavy stuff in the world right now, so I want us to all take a pause and just come together and learn from each other and from this incredible community. So I am gonna have Shayla jump on here. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Let's see here if it works. Sometimes it. Let's see, Shayla. She'll jump on here in a minute. If you have any questions, please feel free to write them. I'm going to be learning with Shayla. Hey, Shayla.
Hey, how are you?
Sweetheart.
Finally, nice to see you.
It is so great to see you, and it is so nice to actually finally to have a conversation with you.
I know, right? Thank you so much for having me.
Because I feel like I know you just because I followed you for so long, and just admired the growth of your career and all the success that you have. So I am thrilled that you took this time today to come on and share with us.
Thank you so much. I actually want to say thank you for always, supporting us artists. And I think you are one of the biggest pages that one of my work that's reposted for the first time. It was like it was like 3 years ago when I did my daughter's hair. It was like a really cool, like mohawk kind of braid. And the first time it was reposted, it was on your page. Yes. And after that, like Modern Salon, Behind the Chair, everybody started following me and everything. I mean, you do such an amazing job by supporting everybody. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Thank you, Shayla,
that's so awesome. Yeah, thank you.
I have like goosebumps right now because that's so sweet. That's what happens sometimes. Like I spend so much time. I'm like, look, I'm gonna cry.
So sweet.
I spend so much time really supporting all of you and giving you a platform to showcase your work. And sometimes I do find artists that haven't been posted before. And luckily with the success and popularity of Beyond the Ponytail, sometimes when you get posted on my page, maybe for the first time, I know that a lot of other pages in our industry come to Beyond the Ponytail just to see some new talent and some new artists. And so that is really, that's just awesome. Makes my heart so happy.
Yes. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate that. Yeah. And for those, I'm sorry.
I do get some of those messages too that people say the same thing. Like, since you've, thank you so much for reposting, and because of you reposting and recognizing our work, I've gotten this opportunity, and that's seriously what it's all about. That's why I do what I do, so I can have a platform to celebrate what you and I love the most, which is braids and updos and styling and beautiful work. So
Yep, that's
I
awesome.
appreciate your words, my
No,
dear.
thank you. Thank you for having me here. I'm so excited to be here. So for those who don't know me, I just want to introduce myself really quick.
Yes.
My name is Shayla Robertson. I am a visionary team for sexy hair and also salon-centric ambassador. But
Okay.
I also do bridal updos and makeup on the side. I do a lot of weddings. So the wedding season off now due to the COVID-19 until like August. I think I have my very first wedding. So
Okay.
we'll
So
see how that goes.
you're done until you don't have anything until August.
No, everything got canceled starting from March, April, May, June, July. Everything got canceled. So I
Yeah.
only have one wedding in August. So we'll see how that one, goes if
I
it
know. I
happens.
mean, you're in Florida, so you're in Florida,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm in California, so we're literally like a
You
country
guys
apart.
just opened,
But
yeah.
for us, I'm in Alameda County, and unfortunately, that is not open yet, and so we don't
Oh, I
know
see.
when my salon's going to be open. So,
Oh,
but in
wow.
the meantime, I'm busy doing a bunch of stuff, and then
Yeah, learning.
getting prepped and doing stuff like this, which keeps my hands and hair. So I actually haven't touched a mannequin in a week because I took last week off. And so I'm
Yep,
super excited to get started. And you know
yeah.
that we did a voting system for you
Right.
this time because there was no way I could decide which look we would do. So I decided we decided to
Yeah.
have the audience choose, and it was an overwhelming vote for number 2, which is the updo, which is so gorgeous.
Yes, thank you.
In the UK. Yeah. So it looks like the first time the weddings are going to be started again are probably in August. So
August,
that
yeah.
gives us like a month and a half to do some more practice work and really kind of get ready to go back to work. So
Yeah, hopefully. Yep, yep. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start.
we're going to go ahead and get started. And the
Yes,
first thing that
so
I always love to do is, and which because I feel is like the most important part of any updo is the prep work.
yeah.
So if you could kind of go through how you prepped for this look and what products you use, I think that would be a great place to start.
All right, so first of all, before I even started, I sprayed with Hot Sexy Hair Control Me.
Okay.
This is a heat protection spray and also a nice working light spray.
Perfect.
So no matter like when you do like curls, every time you use any kind of heat, this is like the best one. It's very light. So I sprayed with this and I crimped the hair. I want to show you my crimper. Yes.
Okay.
Did you or no? No, I haven't told you.
I did not crimp.
You don't have to because most of the mannequins, they have like pretty good hair texture.
Totally.
But if it's like a real hair, yes, definitely. Yeah. I almost crimp all my hairstyles. Even if it's like just curls or half abs, I always crimp it.
Okay.
So yeah, crimping, it gives like a lot of texture to the hair and also makes your hairstyles last longer. And it also makes it a lot easier for you to work with the hair. It's going to give you that nice grip.
Totally.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Now, are you crimping just the root area on everything, or are you crimping all the way to the ends?
It depends on the hair texture.
Okay.
For her, they have a good hair, so I don't have to do it all the way end. I normally start from the roots and end like in like a mid length of the hair. Yes. Okay. But if it's a real client who have come with super thick hair, I normally skip the sections because if you do every section, instead, the hair is gonna double the triple the size. You don't want that. So it depends on how much hair they have, and if the client has like super fine hair, it's the same thing. I normally start from the roots, and as I go towards the end of the hair, I kind of give a little bit less tension, so it's not as visible. Okay. So you always go, so you always go a little bit deeper on the roots, and as you go towards the end of the hair, you're gonna lighten it up.
So I love the fact, so I'm always like, every time I'm with my artists on here, I always have aha moments, and I've already had like, I think 3 aha moments with you. So I love that you said if you have really thick hair, that you still crimp it, but you're skipping sections, so it doesn't expand the whole thing, which I think is brilliant. Exactly. And that you actually do go in and crimp almost every head depending on texture of hair, but then do a little bit lighter, which I think those are this is why I love having artists like you on, is because those things that are like the tips that make a difference for everybody out there. And that's so valuable. So I love it. Yay.
All right, let's go ahead to the next one. So after I crimped the whole hair, I sectioned it. So how I sectioned this one, the girl on the mannequin, on my Instagram, the picture you just posted today. So she had a short hair. It was from here.
Okay.
And also she had a lot of extensions in the back, but the front of her hair had a lot of layers. It was like a lot of short pieces. So I did it. The instructions a little bit different on the video, but
Okay.
since the mannequin has long hair, it has thick hair, I'm gonna do it a little bit differently today. So it's
Okay.
also, good to know if you guys will have a client with shorter hair, you can go to my page and watch that video. But
Yeah,
if you
I
have
love the
somebody,
video.
yeah, so if you guys have somebody with this kind of hair, then here you go. This is the time to
Okay.
learn. Okay.
So you've sectioned the hair out. So for everybody that's following along, let's go ahead and catch up on
Let me take this
how
out
you
so I can show you guys how I did the parting on this. So first thing, in the back, you guys gonna divide it like from the crown down. You guys gonna make 3 ponytails.
Okay, so you do like a U shape on the top.
Yes. At the top, the middle one, it's like from here, starting from I forgot the name of this part. I'm so bad with like technical words. So anyway, starting from here to here, I take like a little bit of, it's not like straight line, but it's mostly like a messed up kind of zigzag line.
Okay.
So you get a little bit of definition.
Oh, see, now you're doing zigzag. Okay, perfect.
Yes. So I took that top part out, and then from the ear, back of the ear,
yeah,
you clip that one away, and same thing with the other side. So we have 1, 2, 3 partings in the front.
Correct.
And whatever left in the back, we have 3 ponytails in the back, vertically.
Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3 partings and then 3 ponytails.
Right.
Okay, so for everybody that's following along, we're going to go ahead and U-shape in the front. I do like the fact that you're zigzagging. I think a lot of artists do that when they part for updos,
yes.
They zigzag apart instead of a straight line.
Right. You're gonna skip that harsh line when you do the zigzag parting, and also it's gonna give you like a nice definition on the sides too.
So I have a question and we always have the same question about what mannequins. My mannequin is Ingrid from Pivot Point, and I believe yours is Louise.
Mine is from Mustafa. Mustafa, see?
Oh, Mustafa!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love
it. The logo. Yeah, it's really nice mannequin. He's such a talented,
Oh my
artist.
gosh, I met him in Florida, destination, Matrix destination in Florida. And I got to interview him, and he was
how nice.
Oh my gosh, it was the best because I followed him as well for a long time.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It was so nice to finally meet you and meet him and have a nice one-on-one conversation.
That's right. All right, if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment. We'll try our best to read the comments and reply you while we're doing this.
Correct.
So
I'm using black rubber bands just so we can see them on here.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter because that's going to be where the roses are going to go. So it'll be hidden anyway. So whatever kind of rubber band elastic you have, try to use something thinner, not like super thick ones.
Yep. Now, are you, now that you've done the crimping, are you bending the ends or you're just kind of leaving it as far as prep work? Bending the ends of the hair? Like, are you going in and curling it a little bit? We're going to curl it at the end. We can do it later. We don't have, okay. Yes. Yeah. I mean, hers is, yes, prepped because I used it for something else earlier. But yes, you can do it before and after, just the ends, so it doesn't stick out. That's right. Yeah. Okay, we're good with that, right? Okay, so we're going to start. All right, we're going to start with is my lighting good? Because it's still like cloudy outside. If you move her more to the right, so the comments don't cover, that's perfect. This way? Yes. Okay. So what we're going to do. Anybody that has comments that are going over Shayla, just go ahead and tap the top left corner and those comments will collapse. My Instagram page is Samira's Jewelry. It's right on top of the screen. You can see it. It says Beyond the Ponytail with Samira's Jewelry. Yes. All right. So what we're going to do is take off the clip from the top, and I'm going to just brush it nicely. This is another key, guys. So whenever you do braids, upstyle, make sure you're always combing the hair. That's how you get like nice, frizz-free, hairstyles. So what I love to do for my braids, I always use this one, Vibrant Sexy Rose Elixir. Okay, got it.
Yes, I have that.
I have my sexy hair stuff too for you.
Oh, cool, cool. All right. So we're gonna lightly spray with that. Why I say lightly? Because it's oil based. You don't want to spray it too much.
Correct.
You just want that little bit of shine and smoothness in the hair.
And it smells amazing.
Oh my God, it smells so good. Yes, every time I use it on my clients.
I just spray it on my hair, even though I don't need it, just so I can smell like that.
You can also use it for your body too. You know that, right?
Oh, well, then now I need another bottle already.
That's right. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna create just simple, regular 3-strand braid.
Okay.
French braid, okay?
Yes.
Let me just bend her down a little bit, so maybe I'll be able to show you guys better. There you go. So we're gonna take a small section from the front to divide it into 3.
So the Rose Elixir is like a shine spray.
It's a shine spray, yes.
Yes. So any product that you're using that has a shine spray, I would use that. And what I've learned is it's just nice to really pay attention to the products and the creams and the sprays, so the look doesn't look frizzy at the end.
That's right. Yep. And also, when you're done with your hairstyle, if you spray with the Rose Elixir just to finish your style a little bit, it's going to give you that nice and shine at the end too. All right.
Okay.
So I'm just doing a simple 3-strand French braid, starting from the very front and adding hair from the sides.
Okay.
And if you see like a little bit of frizz going on, so make sure you take your comb and comb it out while you braid it. That's how you're going to get nice, clean looking braid. Otherwise, it's going to get frizzy. And do not ever wait like until the end of the hair to like fix the, little frizz in the hair, because it's going to be too late. You won't be able to fix it. Yep.
So basically just slow down and pay attention to the detail.
Detail, definitely.
Like.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we're taking a small sections. Make sure all your sections are the same size.
Okay.
When you do this. And what else I did, actually forgot to tell you. What I like to do is, especially when you do like a mohawk braids at the top of the hair, this one here, the powder play light.
Yes.
You can always spray in the root so the hair is not flat when you braid it. It's going to be easier for you to lift it up. So you can also spray it as you go. You can spray it before you even start the braid, just to create that nice volume and texture in the hair.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna braid until we ran out of this hair, this section.
So now you're doing a French braid versus a Dutch braid, and I believe it's because the way that you can pull this out, it gives a beautiful pompadour.
Yes, yes, because we're trying to create height in here. If you do the Dutch braid, you're gonna see a lot of details and petals, but what we're trying to do is not like braid kind of look, but to create those ridges.
Which is so beautiful. When I'm doing a bride and they want a braid, I usually try to talk them into a French braid in the front, because you're able to really pull it up and give lots of volume, and it's absolutely beautiful.
That's right. Yep. All right. So once you're done braiding, also when you braid like this kind of front sections, I like to braid it very with a medium tension, not too loose and also not too tight, because clients don't like when you make it too tight. It's going to be also a lot easier for you to expand the braid when it's done with the medium tension. All right.
And now, are you braiding to the very edge or all the way to the end?
Right here.
Okay. And then using a rubber band.
I haven't used anything yet because I want to lift it up first. So I'm going to grab my powder play light.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I don't have the powder play, but I do have the texture spray.
You can use that, or you can also use just a regular hairspray, which is Get Layered. Do you have Get Layered?
I do have Get Layered.
You can use Get Layered too.
Okay.
So I'm just spraying with the powder for added volume. So what we're gonna do now, tell me if it doesn't show well, okay?
Okay.
What we're gonna do, we're gonna start from the very front and slightly pinching and pulling. When I pinch it, I'm not grabbing like a big section. Try to get it as small section as possible, okay? So that's how we're gonna create the ridges and that nice texture. You see how much lift we're getting? So why I didn't put an elastic in here, because we wanna have that nice tension in here. We wanna make it easy to pull it out.
Yes. This is my favorite part of the whole thing. is pulling these out?
Yeah, right? The spray is called, it's a powder plate. It's a powder volumizing powder. It's not actually a spray. It's from Sexy Hair, okay?
Yep. Please save. Yes, I will be saving. So, Shayla, I can save this as an IGTV, and then I'm gonna post it on my feed so people can watch it after.
Oh, let's do it.
Yeah.
Sure. All right, so I am still going ahead and pulling it out. As you can see, I'm not grabbing the whole section. I am just pinching and pulling a little bit. So we have that nice rigid, you know, building up in here, right?
I'm gonna turn this way so you guys can see what's happening here. Oh, I love this.
So you're gonna grab also your nice working spray, which is Get Layered, I'm gonna be using. So I'm gonna start spraying whatever I'm building. So the hair is going towards the back of the hair. So I'm not gonna stand on this side of the hair and try to spray. What's gonna happen if you spray from the wrong side, all those little flying hairs will stick out even more. So
Okay.
whenever the hair is going, whatever the direction the hair is going, you need to stay on that side. So the hair is going that way. I'm gonna spray from far. I never spray close, always from far. So you get that nice misty texture instead of just spraying the hairspray in the hair, you know?
Okay.
Very lightly.
Catch that. Spray in the direction. I love it.
Just like this. Lifting it up. There you go.
Perfect. So far, so good.
So far, so good. Let me do this side really
How's everyone
quick.
doing out there? Good? Yes.
Any questions you guys have?
Any questions? Thumbs up if you're with us. Total aha moments. I know. They're crazy. Aha moments left and right. So I'm going to let go of this. I'm just going to put a soft clip here so it doesn't come unraveled. And
that's what I was actually, I'm just grab a clear elastic here. So I'm just going to put a clear elastic at the end.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So once this is done.
And now you're pulling from the other side, right, Shayla?
Yes. Both sides the same thing. Yep.
Yep.
So when client has a short hair, I would start with the roses in the back because it's going to be easier to put these guys in the hair to hide it behind the rose. Since she has a long, thick hair, we started from the front so that we can incorporate this leftovers into the rose, okay?
Okay.
All right. So I think it looks good so far. There's the side view. Can you guys see well?
Can I see what the front of yours looks like?
Yes. Oopsie. Right here. Can you see it?
Yes.
Also try to pull from the front as well so it's not flat.
Yep.
This is how it looks.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, got it.
Looks good. All right.
I just love those ridges. But I just think that's what makes it unique. I mean, I look at updos all day long. And so when things are different, they really stand out. And that makes me like stop and look a little closer.
Right. Okay, let me turn her actually this way. We're going to start from this side. So whenever you're done with that, we're going to start building the sides now.
Okay.
So actually, I'm going to get a bobby pin here. And I'm going to attach this ponytail to the top one. Okay? Just like that.
So you're going to attach it to the top. Okay. So I'm going to get a ponytail thing here.
Yeah, you can do that too.
And put the elastic on the end. And then you're taking a bobby pin and just securing it to
the top. Because when we do that rose, it's going to be all together anyway. So, but you can put it with the elastic too. That's good. Where did my comb go? Here it is.
So do you have a favorite tool that you work with that you have to have like everywhere you go?
My crimper for sure. Unfortunately, the Sexy Hair doesn't make it anymore, but I know that some Via has a really good one.
Yeah. And
what was that called? Bad Head TG, I think they have it too. That one is a little bit deeper. You have to be careful on how how much tension you give it, but I think those are the two ones. And then 1-inch curling iron is my always go-to. No matter what kind of size I'm building, I always use 1-inch. Yep.
Okay, so we've got the top, we have it elastic, and then we have it pinned here to keep it secure close to the top of that.
That looks gorgeous. I love it. It looks nice. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna take the right side of the section out.
Yep.
Okay, and I will take like triangle sections. I'm not taking like the whole section here, but I'm taking whatever's on top as a triangle section. Okay, I'm gonna spray the roots with powder play. And if you don't have it, you don't have to spray it right now. Just create a little bit of volume by teasing. So lightly tease it. Bring it towards the back for now. Same thing. Take a triangle section.
Okay.
Spray the roots with the powder. Put it in the back. And same thing, we're gonna do the same thing with the rest of the hair.
So you're taking a triangle, you're spraying. I'm gonna use some textured spray.
Yeah, you can use a texture spray.
And then there's some on the bottom as well.
Right.
Yeah.
And also I like to leave a piece of hair in the front, a little bit from the top, a little bit from the bottom.
I got paused there for a second with an incoming call.
No, you're good. Okay, so.
Okay, so the sides are back combed for volume.
So now once you're done, do not comb the end, the really inside of it, just the roots. So you're just gonna comb the outer portion of the hair.
Yes.
And when you take a section, now you're taking this kind of triangle sections.
Okay.
First we did this way, now we're taking these kind of sections.
Okay.
All right, so comb that one out really nicely, and slowly we're gonna start pinning to the back of the hair, like that. Okay, and when you put that in, before you pin it, we twist it towards the back one more time. Like this, hold it. And then when you hold it, make sure it's nice and tight first. And with your pinching and pulling, you're gonna create little ridges here.
Okay.
Before you start pinning them, okay? Just like that.
Beautiful.
All right, once you like it, once you're happy with that, we're gonna go ahead and pin it. And I always use a 2-inch bobby pins.
Which ones?
The regular 2-inch ones.
Yeah, 2-inch, okay.
Yes, yep. So we're just pinning it there. And I'm gonna take my working spray and define those little ridges a little bit more. Just use your fingers to smooth it out and hide all those little flying hairs.
I love it.
All right. So don't worry about this part. We're gonna grab the next section again, another triangle section, going down.
Are you looking to have 3 sections on that side?
Probably, depends on how much hair they have.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter as long as you do all the hair. So again, I take the second one. And now instead of bringing everything towards the top section, I'm gonna add it to the bottom one, to the middle one.
Okay.
So they have those even hair when you do the rows.
Yes.
Okay, just like this.
So again, so we're headed more towards the middle ponytail.
Middle ponytail, yes. So we're gonna hold it tight. Make sure there is no like lines that creating here. Hold it tight, and then start pinching and pulling the ridges little. Oh, I have cats too.
Look at how cute he is. This is Melvin.
Oh my God,
I
so
know.
cute. How
I'm gonna
old?
let him out. He is about 4 months.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
baby.
actually probably 3 months.
Oh
I'm
wow.
gonna let him out because he's crying.
All right, no worries.
Let him out of my office here. We got them, him and his sister. We got April 4th, so it was
Oh,
at the
how
like
nice.
2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks into quarantine.
Uh-huh.
And so we adopted them when they were almost 6 weeks old.
Oh wow.
And
They look the same? Do they look the same?
no, Melvin's a Siamese, and then his sister is a gray tabby.
Uh-huh. Okay. I have two cats too. I don't know where they are. They're somewhere here. One of them is really fat. The other one is super skinny.
Oh.
Hold on, let me grab my comb. How's everyone doing? Any questions you guys have so far?
Questions? He is hi Steph. Steph's on here. Yes, he's so cute. I just love him. They both are magical. They're amazing. The best cats ever.
Yeah.
We got really lucky.
That's awesome. All right, so I'm taking the last section here. Are you done with the second one or not?
I had 2 sections.
Are you leaving hair in the front? Make sure you leave a hair in the front.
I know. I'm going to have to pull some out.
All right. So we're going to leave these out just for some softness around the face. And it's always nice to leave the hair out than pulling everything, inside, because you can always pin it back.
I know, like what I'm doing right now. So what I'm doing, don't do.
All right, so I'm going to spray it lightly, bring it towards the back. So the third one.
My girl Trey's on here. Hey, Trey, love you. Thanks for joining.
So the third section, going to the third one right here in the bottom.
Okay.
Okay. Just
so
like
the
that.
Third one goes back, ridges, and that's going to be more towards the bottom ponytail.
Yes.
Which is great. It's a really that's such a good important point of reference when you're doing this, because it's going to fill that side in really well, where you would have something here. Okay.
And this is actually a really cool idea to create this nice high ponytail. So you guys make the same thing.
Okay.
And once you curl everything here, it's going to create this nice, gorgeous textured ponytail too, with this kind of ridges. So you can keep that in mind too. All right, so I added my third one. Again, creating ridges. Make sure it's nice and loose and soft in here. All right, just like that. And don't worry about the front yet, because we're going to curl it later on.
I love that.
And I love to cover the ears most of the time.
Okay.
Instead of opening it,
Yeah,
Let me put this down a little bit, I think.
I like it soft too.
Yeah, I think it looks better like that, right? Here, way better.
Oh, that looks gorgeous.
Thank you, thank you. Yours looking good too.
I think I might need a doll head from Mustafa.
It's amazing. I love the texture, the length, and everything is so perfect to create like babdoos and anything you want. All right, so one side is done.
Did you so we have a couple questions, but real quickly, did you color that or did it come that color?
No, it's already like that, super blonde.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Yeah.
Yes, I'm not good at with colors, so you guys can actually color it because it already has that nice base to use any kind of color in it.
Yes, I totally agree.
The sprays we are using so far is Get Layer to work through. We use Powder Play Light for the roots to add volume, and we also use the Rose Elixir for a shine and for heat protection.
I don't have the Powder Play, but I have the texture spray.
Yeah, you can use that one too. I love the smell of that one too.
Surfer Girl smells amazing.
Yeah, it's like so coconutty and so cool. All right, so one side is done. We're gonna go back to the second side. All right.
So now we're going to do the triangles and then spray to add volume at the root.
Yes, ma'am. All right, let's do it. So the clip is out again. I keep losing my comb. Does it happen to you guys too? Here you go.
Yes. all the time.
All right, so again, triangle section that is closed, closest to the ponytail here.
Yes.
Spray with the powder clay. And if you don't have powder clay, just take your comb and tease it and place it towards the back, okay? Now the second one again, going as an angle. Make sure again, you always comb the hair nicely. Okay, spray. Tease lightly. I'm not going like harsh teasing, very lightly so that you have that nice lifted root there. Again, the last one.
Yeah.
Spraying and teasing. So once you're done with that, put everything down, comb it out nice and smooth. Don't touch the root because you're gonna mess up what you did.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna go towards the back of the hair now. Now I'm taking a triangle sections, but not from here, starting from the front.
Yes.
Make sure you always comb the hair, and then you're gonna hold it towards the back, just like that. And start creating the ridges using a nice working spray. I'm using Get Layered again. A lot of people writing in Arabic. I wish I could read in Arabic.
Oh, yes, we have so many countries on here right now.
All right, that's awesome. Again, I am creating ridges with my fingers. We can actually go ahead and pin it here for now. Inside. Again, we're using 2-inch bobby pin. Do not use anything longer than that. It's gonna be hard for you to hide it. And this technique is also really cool for people who have fine hair to add lots of like texture in the hair, especially around the face. They want like a lot of volume on the top and the side. So this will give them a lot of like volume. A lot of people, clients of mine, they say like, oh my God, where did you get so much hair? My hair looks so much fuller now, you know?
Yeah.
So it definitely adds so much fullness in the hair. Okay, I'm going to the second one now. I'm gonna hold it. Now I'm gonna add this one to our second ponytail, all right? Just like this. Make sure the bottom is kind of building like a loop in here, not like straight.
Hello, Germany. So they said that the Arabic translation was please save the live streaming.
Aha! Who's translating themselves?
I don't know if it's the same person, but thank you.
Hi to Germany. Thank you so much. Yes. Again, this doesn't have to be super perfect. The ridges, it's all about texture. So as long as you create that nice lines, do not worry about making it like super formed.
I have to practice my ridge making skills. For sure.
You're doing good though. And do not twist it too much, just flip it. It's gonna be easier for you to spread it out. Okay. So once you have the section ready, nice and combed, flip it one time and just hold it right there and use your fingers to, you know,
just
to pull the little pieces
separate it and pull it apart. Okay.
Yes.
That's good to know. I think I was twisting it a little bit too much.
Yeah. You don't have to do that. And this hairstyle doesn't require to be curled first. I know a lot of people like to curl, they set their hair first. And when I do weddings, it's all about timing. No time, you know, we have no time to set the curls and stuff. So unless they're doing like a Hollywood waves and something, I normally curl it and set it. But other than that, I just curl as I go. I don't ever, you know, waste my time curling first and then doing the rest.
I mean, it's, you know, a lot of people do it differently, but it takes so much time to curl the whole head, especially if you're going
Right.
to put it up in a braid or something, or,
Definitely. Yep.
you know, so yeah, I mean, I would say at this point, I would try both and what works for you, you know, but yeah.
Hi
We
to
got New
Estonia,
Jersey,
Iran,
Estonia, Iran. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for
New
joining.
Jersey.
So
Nice.
awesome.
Okay, so once we're done with the ridges to the sides,
Got it.
here you go.
Oh,
We
that's
have that
beautiful.
nice ponytail look.
That's
Now we're gonna,
gorgeous.
thank you. Yours looking good too. So now it's time to create the roses, the fun part.
Okay.
So we're gonna need a clear elastics for roses.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start from the very top.
I'm going to go this way because I'll be closer.
Again, make sure you comb it out nicely.
Now, is this you're going to start from the ponytail from the French braid?
It's connected together. This one and
connected
this is together. Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Yep. So as you can see, this one is not connected, but just hold it together like this.
Okay.
Comb it out nicely, and we're gonna braid it together. We're not gonna create just one braid there. So let me show you. When I create roses for those kind of updos, it all depends on how much hair the client has, right? So she has a thick hair. I don't want to just do a one braid and put it in a rose because it's going to become bulky. What I like on my roses is detail. You want it to look flawless. You want it to look natural and pretty. So what we can do with this, divide it into 2 or 3 pieces. Okay. I would do 3 because she has a plenty of hair. So depending on how much hair the client has or the mannequin has, divide it into like medium sections. The smaller your sections are, you're going to have more detailed petals in the flower. Okay. So I'm going to divide it into 3 sections, adding whatever you added from the sides, from the braid to the top, everything has to be added together.
Got it.
Only to the top one right now. So whatever you added to the middle, do not touch them yet. Okay?
Okay.
So we're using rose elixir again to tame the frizz and make the braid look more nice and even. And I'm creating a simple 3-strand braid. And when I do the roses, I like to braid them tight.
Okay.
Not too loose. So when you braid it tighter, you're gonna have that nice formed, detailed petals. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start pulling only the right side of the rose. I mean, not the rose, the braid.
Okay.
Just like this. And when you pull the petals out, do not grab too much. Again, the same thing you did at the top. Just pinch and pull very tiny amount of hair. That way you're gonna fan it out. You're gonna have nice thin
yeah. So it's almost like a quarter of the strand. You're just pinching a quarter of it instead of like half of it.
Yes, exactly.
When you fan it out, you want it to be like thinner on those edges.
Yes. And also, I don't like to braid it all the way down and start pancaking it. I like to go as I go.
Okay.
Because that way you're going to get cleaner kind of braid.
Okay.
Just like this. We are opening only the right side of the braid. Just like this. Once you're done, you don't have to braid it all the way down. So as you can see, I'm leaving this one out because it's going to be nicely hidden in the hair anyway. So once you're done with the braid, get your hairspray again. Again, spray to the direction of the hair and just use your fingers, just like this, to put all the little flying hairs inside of it. So you're gonna have that nice, clean looking braid, okay?
Okay.
Hi to India. Thank you, thank you. I'm sorry if we're missing some of your questions. I'm trying to scroll down, there you go. All right, so I'm moving to the next one now.
Oh, so I see what you did. So you took the ponytails on top, broke it into 3 different sections, and now you're doing 3 braids out of that top ponytail?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay.
What were you doing?
One big braid.
No, that's what I was trying to explain. Like, we're going to divide it into 2, sometimes into 3 or 4, depends on
got it.
how much hair the client has.
And then you do, out of that ponytail, you're going to do a braid. And then, okay,
Yes,
perfect.
yes. So once we're done with the 3 braids at the top one, we're gonna create the first row. So you're gonna see exactly what I'm trying to tell you here.
Okay. All right. My bad on that one. I got it.
That's awesome. That's awesome that you're doing this together, because some people may get, learn from you too.
No, it's true. I mean,
yeah.
I love, learning. And I thought, gosh, I would love to have these artists that I follow and admire so much on here, like as a one-on-one. And then how great let's just have the audience follow me along as you teach me, and then you'll be teaching them. So it was something I started, at the beginning of quarantine.
Oh, that's awesome.
And the response has been so good that I just now going to continue to do it every Monday.
Oh, that's awesome. I think I saw you and Soretta last week, but I was doing something, so I kind of stepped out. And when I came back, it was already gone.
Yes, when before we could share them to IG stories when I first started, and so it would be up for 24 hours, and then it would disappear. But then they said now you have to either share it as an IGTV or that's it. It doesn't go back in stories.
Right. Okay.
So,
that's not cool though.
I know.
It's making it harder for us,
It's just making you use IGTV. That's why it does that. Because that's what they're trying to promote to use.
Right. I am using the last section from the top.
Yes.
So I'm quickly braiding and pancaking the right side only again. Let me lift her up a little bit. I don't know what happened to her.
Perfect. Hi, Samira. I love you, Master.
Oh, thank you.
I know. Canada, Chile, Arizona.
The support is the main thing for us. Like when you see those people commenting nice things, whenever you post something, you want to keep doing more. You want to keep showing more. You want to teach more,
Exactly.
So that's so important to get, followers support, and you just want to hear like what they think, and
I agree. I mean, once you start getting interaction and engagement and you build relationships, then it's about sharing and just being a part of a community. And no, it's great. And it's just like with the virtual one-on-ones, like when people started responding and saying, oh my gosh, can you please continue to do this? And I love this so much. And I would be responding for 2 days to people after I did my first few of them. Then that keeps you going. It keeps you motivated to do the work and reach out to artists to come on. So we love comments.
So make sure you comment whenever we post something.
Yes. All right. Make us continue to work.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So once we're done with the 3 braids, as you can see, I have 3 of them. I'm going to take the middle one here. Okay. Yes. I'm going to turn it like this. Holding the middle one with my finger tight. Yes. I'm just wrapping the braid around it. And then I'm going to take my bobby pin.
Yes.
So while you're holding that, you're going to take a bobby pin right in the middle. Okay. You're going to go inside and you're going to go sideways.
So down and then
so you're going to go straight and then you're going to go sideways.
Okay.
As you can see, one pin is holding it. You don't need any extra ones.
I got one pin and it held it.
Yay! Okay, awesome.
So down the center and then to the side.
To the side, yes.
Down the center to the side.
So now we're going to take the second one. All right. We're going to wrap that one around that first rose we created.
Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful.
And now, instead of going to the middle, since this is the side, what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab a little bit from the side of that second braid, and I'm going to go inside. Like grab a little and then go to the back and pin it in.
Okay.
Okay. And now, since we have more hair, make sure it's nice and steady. So we're gonna go ahead and put one more. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna grab a little piece of hair from the side, like this.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna go inside. Whoop, like that.
I think what I love most about your looks is how everything's so clean. And so, yes, it really, really, really motivates us and inspires us to do clean work because it's beautiful. It's like art.
It is art for sure. Oh, I have my little girls in here. Come here, Elsa. Okay, so I got this third one now. Okay.
Love it. Yep.
And we're gonna cover in the back. So as you can see, you're gonna start from the top, then everything goes to the back of the row. So you don't put it on top, but it goes to the back.
Just so it expands it and makes it bigger.
Yes.
Beautiful.
All right, just like this.
That's kind of a good thing too. If you can get 3 braids out of that ponytail, you can have a center, you can have an outside, and then a bigger outside.
Yep.
Okay.
Definitely.
So that's kind of good to know. Like I only got 2 braids because I think I was being lazy and I don't have as much hair as Mustafa, I'll be honest. But your rose is going to be fuller and a little bit more detailed because of that.
Yeah, it's going to have more detail, definitely. The more sections you do, the more braids you do, you're going to have more detail.
Okay, perfect. Oh my goodness. Beautiful.
Just like that. Here's the rose. All right, so we're going to do the same thing with the second one now.
Okay.
Again, we are combing it nicely. Spraying with the rose elixir, guys. You guys must have this for all your braids and upstyles.
Yep. And you can use it on your body.
Definitely.
Just saying.
Yeah. All right, now here's the thing. As we go towards the end of the hair, it's getting thinner. It's not as full as that, but also we want to create that nice size of the braid that they all match, right?
Yes.
So let's see how this one will go. Let me see. One side is coming out here. So if you see the bobby pin is coming out, like this. Go ahead and pin it again. All right, so I think we can create 3 out of this one too. Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and make it 3. So any questions there we're missing? Let me see while I do this. No, just a lot of hearts and comments. Yep. Okay.
If you only want to make 1 rose. So let's say, you know how you had the 3 ponytails and it sounds like they only want to maybe make 1 rose. It'll probably be a lot of hair in that 1 ponytail.
Yeah.
But I could see maybe splitting it into 2.
Oh, if you're making only 1 rose in the back of the ponytail, is that what you're asking? Then
so maybe you would just do multiple braids instead of 3. Maybe you could get more out of them.
Oh yeah, definitely. You have to make more to create that. Yeah.
So I think to answer your question, I think it's ANUM 1255. If you have 1 big ponytail, just make a bunch of braids out of that instead of where she's using 3. Then you can like start to wrap those to make a bigger, more detailed one and 1 rose instead of we're making 3.
Yep.
Down the back of the head. I think that answered your question. Okay, so we've got this. We're going to throw some braids in here. So who inspires you, Shayla?
Oh, everybody. Your page, definitely, yes. Because when you want to create something new, I just go on your Instagram and just scroll down and check out all the beauty pages like yours. I just go, and when you see something really pretty, and I'm like, oh my God, I love this style. I could do something similar. You add your own kick to it. You add your own type of braid to it, and then something new comes up, you know?
Yeah.
So definitely social media is the biggest inspiration for me. Also, what else? Like movies, those runway shows. Um, but when it comes to artists, my biggest inspiration is he's the Russian artist, Georgy Kot. You know him?
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
He
I think
is,
everybody
he
does.
is, I don't think I haven't seen anybody that does the same work as him. He's
Yes,
so talented. So,
I agree.
yeah, he's so, but his techniques are woo, super hard. You, we need to practice on that too.
That's a lot of practice, and he
Yes,
makes it look so incredibly
yeah,
easy.
yes, definitely. But
So
so
what?
many talented artists here anyway in the US too, like so many of us.
I know. I love it.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I try to spend, I love the talent that's been celebrated, and
Mm-hmm.
but I also love finding new talent that's amazing that just hasn't
Yep,
been discovered yet.
definitely. Yep. And I just saw Beauty Launchpad, the magazine that reached out yesterday. They're doing a 25 um, hairstylist under 50K followers.
Okay.
So they chose me as a guest judge,
Oh,
which
nice.
is, yes, I'm so excited, and it's so cool. Like you said, like it's so nice to find like new talents. You know, there's so many talented people. They need a little bit more support from pages like you know,
Yeah.
just to lift them. And
So if you find out anybody or anything at all, just send me a DM or send me messages, or even when I post,
yep.
um, comment on the post and say, hey, I have a great artist that you've got to check out. So just keep
Mm-hmm.
everybody out there. If you comment, because that's the best way for us to communicate. Um, it doesn't have to be about the picture that I posted. It could be about you sending me a message about, hey, can you check out my work? Or, can you follow
Exactly.
this artist because they're fantastic and they just need a
Yeah.
little recognition? Because I
Yeah.
read all the comments.
Yeah.
So it's all about engaging and speaking with each other and sharing. So
Yeah. So I'm on a
don't
second one.
don't be shy, everybody.
Yeah, you got to be a little bit of aggressive when it comes to stuff like that too.
I agree.
Yep. Not too much, a little bit.
But also, I mean, if you want your work noticed and you're practicing and you're doing hard and you want a brand to notice you, there's nothing wrong with really kind of knocking on that door a lot until,
Exactly. Yeah.
they're
You
always
can send
looking
them.
for new talent.
Yeah, definitely. The worst case, they're gonna say, you know what? They're gonna say no. But that's the same thing with me. Like when I'm looking for like campaigns and stuff, I like to send a DM to the brands. If I like the product,
Yep.
um, it's always worth a try. Like you need to try. If you just sit and wait something happens, then your work may not be ever noticed. So make sure you participate on the hair contests, and then
I think
like
that's
it's
another thing too, is that
mhm,
inner contest.
yep,
And that
definitely.
also gets you recognized. And I've seen a lot of artists
Hmm.
um, be discovered because they were entering contests, and then these
Hmm.
big pages pick them up, and now they have campaigns and they're ambassadors and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
So
that's how
um,
I started too. Definitely at the
yeah,
beginning.
don't be shy.
Modern Salon used to do a lot of like contests, like festival hair, all kind of contests. Whatever I saw a contest, I would just enter right away. I have opened my Instagram, I think 4 years ago or 5 years ago, and I only had 3,000 followers for like 3 years.
Yeah,
Um, not maybe like 2 years. So 3 years ago in 2018, my Instagram started, blooming because my work started getting noticed, and I started participating on every single contest. So
I
I started
agree.
following all the brands, whatever the brand is doing contest, I was on it. So
Totally.
yeah, and I started winning and, getting like magazine features and stuff like that. So
So
that's how
if
I
you see
got
a
it.
contest that has to do with what you love, braids, updos, whatever it is, styling,
Hmm.
just enter it. And you know what? Even
Definitely.
if you don't win or you don't place or whatever it is,
Hmm.
you had a goal, you did your best, and you entered, and now you build from that. And I trust me, if you continue to put out that energy, some stuff will happen, doors will open, opportunities will come. I
Hmm.
see it all the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, another most important thing is whenever you do a post, make sure you include what product did you use. Don't just say this is the product from Sexy Hair. Make sure you include on the comment and the caption, why did you use that product? What did that product give to you? So definitely all those brands will take a look at your post and they want to know like if you're using it the right way, you know? So,
I agree.
Yep.
So if you love something, if you love, like for Sexy Hair, if you love all their stuff, use their products, talk about it, put it in the captions, tag them all the time, get your work out there, and you know, improve and just go for it. Just anything and everything, go for it. But the brands, like I said, and I know because I've talked with all the big brands and I talk with their marketing departments, and that's how they discover. They look to the Instagram, they look to see who's using their product, who's doing great work, and who talks about it in their captions. So if you have a goal of working for a specific brand, then I would say go balls out crazy with that brand, and you'll get noticed.
Tag them, mention them, and tell them.
You name it. You name it. Okay.
Okay.
Your flowers are gorgeous. Mine need some work, but that is okay.
Looking good. Looking good so far. So even if you end up with a little bit less hair, make sure you expand the rows a little bit more so it kind of matches with the top one.
Correct.
Okay.
So now on your bottom one, are you doing 3 braids still?
Yes, I'm still doing 3. Yes, there is plenty of hair. Yep.
Mustafa, your doll heads are amazing. I am literally sending him a message when I get off of here.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, you're welcome, Mary. She said, thank you for such great advice. It works. I've been on Instagram for every single day for hours for over 5 years.
Yeah.
I see what happens to so many careers.
Yep. And try like different posts too. Don't post like, I know everybody has their own style of posting, right? But try different things. Sometimes try outdoor pictures, sometimes try like indoor studio pictures. So don't just skip on doing the same exact thing, because you know people's eyes, you know, Instagram is so like challenging now, so competitive. People are looking for something refreshing, something new, something different the whole time. So always, it's nice. It's like an entertaining. You need to entertain your followers, you know, try to like, definitely. That's what I do too. Like when I take picture, let's do it. Let's say I did a style on a mannequin, right? Not on a mannequin, on a wig. So I put it on my daughter. And then I take some indoor pictures, and I go outside. I take some outdoor pictures with flowers, with some nature. And at the end, I come inside and I compare them, see which one looks better, which one looks more presentable, you know? So you got to try like different things. Don't just give up. You did a lot of hard work on that hairstyle. Now make sure you take an awesome picture too. Make sure your camera is clean. And then,
I mean, and another thing too is that let's say that you're like, okay, I really want to be featured on Beyond the Ponytail. Go to, you know, Sexy Hair or whatever brand, you know, Modern Salon or American Salon, and look at the pictures and look at the backgrounds and look at everything about that image and learn and be inspired, because if that is that's what they're looking for to repost on their feed. So if you have something that is a bit, you know, not as good quality or whatever, then that's where you know you need to improve on. Like your looks might be great, but maybe the lighting's not good, and so just look at the whole picture, not just what you're doing, but the background, the lighting, and how you can capture it to catch someone's eye.
You gotta compare with your own work a little bit. That's what I did, how I started too. I'm like, I would look at picture, I'm like, oh my god, I love this artist's picture, like can I do something like that? So when you take picture, you want to try like compare, like you took your own picture, you took the artist's picture, I'm like, what is missing in my photo, you know? So is it like editing, is it the lighting, is that the style that I need to work on? So that's very important. Like also like comparing your work to other artists too. So you just need to be in search the whole time. Like, don't give up on that. You can get it.
Also, you know, if you're having trouble and you're just like, I just don't, you know, send me a DM. Like I can look at your page. I can tell you, you know, I'll be honest with this, you know, the aspects that you might need to work on. So reach out and ask. reach out and ask. Most of the time, the artists will, because everyone's into sharing and education, they will respond and they will share, because
Yep.
that's what our community is all about.
Yep. Yeah, the hair industry is very supportive, guys. Very, very supportive. So,
there's plenty of room for everybody to be
yep.
successful. Okay, so I got 2 ponies.
Cool. So you like to braid it? Oh no, you're going it. Okay, good, good. I have 3, so I did one of them already.
I have 2.
Oh.
My girl Sarah's on here. It's okay, sweetheart. I'm gonna share this in IGTV after we're done. So not to worry. Yes, please save live IGTV. Yes, 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 yes.
Okay, the next
You'll
one.
absolutely love this, Sarah. This is gonna be like Sarah's dream.
Oh yeah.
We'll see how what she does with this and her version of it, which will have the amazing texture. So, you know, Sarah SB Glamour.
Sarah, I think I know her. Yes, I think I know her.
Oh yeah, just go click on her page. Oh, Melissa. Hi, Melissa. Sarah's IG. You know what? I didn't save it on IGTV because we didn't do it back then. So we're just going to have Sarah on here again so I can save it as an IGTV. Yeah.
Oh, there she is. She's here.
Yeah, she's there.
Oh, we have some Russian people here too. Здравствуйте. I speak Russian a little bit. Not the best, but.
We also have Australia on here.
Oh, how cool.
Melissa, she's fantastic. You have to go check out her work as well. Like, so much talent. It's incredible. We're going to have Melissa on here too. I have some bookings already, but we're starting to book into July for Mondays.
How cool is that? That's awesome.
Okay, so let's finish up these roses. I'm going to work more on my roses, everybody. I hope you are too, because now I'm totally inspired by roses. Oh, Shayla, that looks amazing from the side.
Yes. So what I was telling you is this one was a little bit inside. And when it looks inside, it looks like a flat. You don't want that. So what I like to do is give a little bit of shape. So what you can do, just pull a little bit more from the middle, that it sticks out, and it's going to have that nice round texture in the end.
Oh my gosh. Everyone's going crazy for your side profile right now. Is this one of your most populars?
I just recently did it. I think I did it in March. So I haven't had brides. I think one bride just requested me that one, but no, because the prom season is canceled. I was hoping to do it for the prom for the girls, you know.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just waiting. As soon as that thing starts opening up, probably they'll start requesting it. I'd love to do it. It's such a pretty look. It's such a unique and different, you know.
I love it.
And it looks natural too, you know. So it's not like overly done.
Plus, it's also, because it's so many braids out of those ponytails and then flowered, it's so intricate that you almost look like it's really difficult and challenging, but it's just got so much like interest and intrigue to it, where people would look even closer to see exactly how, like, what's going on here, because that's how great it looks. I love the sides on yours. I love how you split it into 3 and then kind of swooped it back to the 3 different ponytails, and now I can see why you've done that and the look that it gives.
Yeah.
So that's something also to pay attention to, is if you want to replicate it like Shayla's doing, then pay attention to the 3 sections on the side and where they're placed. Where mine, I only did mine, see how mine's different? So this needs to swoop back here more, where she's got this more like
when
undone.
When you pin it, I always like to leave it like more down, more loose towards the bottom. So it's going to give you like a natural kind of texture. So once you're done curling,
on that side, you can see how I paid more attention to that detail, which, let me see if my light's too bright. You can see
that looks gorgeous too, Angela. Looks really nice.
Yeah. So I need to work on these guys here, just because they're nearly not as cute, but they are kind of interesting.
They look really nice. Really nice.
But I like your your profile. So if this went in, you're going to want to pull this out more on the side detail. So her side profile is amazing.
And also, when it comes to the curling the front of the face, I don't like to just leave it like that. I like to give a little bit of texture to the curls as well. So what I do is after I curl it, I take my spray, and just by holding it, I'm going to go ahead and pinch and pull. So you have that nice big curls. Also, it looks more natural too. Like that.
Yeah, I love playing after having some of the stylists like Kat and Justine, they're the way that they make the front of the hair of their mannequins, their looks are so stunning. So where they kind of rouge this up. Let me move this way. And almost like pull this up so it kind of spreads it out. It's hard to see on mine, but.
And it, of course, it looks better with the natural, real hair, not with mannequin's face.
Okay, I got a little bit of stuff hanging out here. What a fun look, Shayla.
Yes, super cute.
I love this.
And it's easy. It's nothing hard about it. All you have to do is section it right, and then, you know.
And then do a French braid on top, and then 3-strand braids in the ponytails, pulling out one side, keeping it neat, and then just rolling it into the roses.
There's the finished look, you guys. I want to show you all around. This the roses in a bag. So as you can see, the bottom one also goes more against the hat, and this one sticks out the more, the middle one.
Yep. And so that kind of fits perfectly into the nape area, which gives her a beautiful profile.
Yep. I didn't do her lashes. She comes with the lashes.
Of course. Mustafa,
she was asking.
Those details.
Yep. So here's the finished look.
Myrna, we're going to play it on IGTV.
Here's the braid.
Yeah, it's definitely a great. Where did you get your mannequin? Her mannequin is by Mustafa. So it's on his page. And
I think he was having a sale. I think it was last week. I'm not sure if it's still on. He was doing a really good sale on his mannequins. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, you guys. I hope you guys learned something new today. And
oh my gosh, we did. Thank you. What I would love for everybody to do now is recreate their looks and tag Beyond the Ponytail and Samira's jewelry in your post on your stories, because I will be sharing everybody's looks. It's so much fun to just repost everybody and see everyone all over the world practicing and really just taking a moment to learn something new today and learn with us. And Shayla, I just adore you. You know that.
Oh, thank you.
I just wanted to thank you so much for all of your tips, because literally I'm going to go and like write down what I've learned so I don't forget, because there was so many.
Awesome. Let's do it. All right. Well, thank you so much for having me. It was a
big sweetheart. We will have you on again. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye to you. Shayla, it's so pretty. I can't wait to recreate.
Thank you.
Don't forget to tag us in your stories. We would love to repost everybody that does it. And thank you, Shayla, so much. I will talk to you
Thank you for having me.
Soon.
Yes.
Stay safe. And,
love you, girl.
I'll
you
talk
too.
To you soon.
Bye, everyone.
Darling.
Thank you so much for staying with us.
All right, we're gonna remove Shayla here. Oh my gosh, I'm literally gonna go write some notes down on everything I learned, because there was so many aha moments. So I want to thank Shayla so much for coming on and sharing this super cool look. I can't wait for you all to recreate. Don't forget to tag me in your stories. And if you have any questions or anything at all, please feel free to DM me. I will be available to answer all your questions. And we have another artist coming up next Monday. She's actually been on already before, but we just absolutely loved her so much, I had to have her back. So stay tuned. I'll be posting who is coming on next Monday. Love you guys so much. Please stay safe and be well. And I will talk to you guys so soon. Bye, Melissa. Bye, everybody. Mwah, 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 mwah. All right. Have an awesome day, everybody.